While 2019 is leaving us sadly, this was one of the poorest years for new MMO releases. Practically we had only one new MMO release, and that was Astelia, which wasn't a AAA MMO. Thankfully 2020 is bringing a landslide of new releases for the MMO genre. Just let us all hope that some of these games are here to stay so we can have some variety. This list has no particular order, so let's dive into it. The first game on my list is Crowfall, a crowd-funded MMO that will be focusing on PvP. The war campaigns in this game will reset on a weekly, monthly, and even on a yearly basis. The game is being developed by Artcraft Entertainment and uses the Unity engine. It will have 3 factions: Order, Chaos, Balance, and 12 different races. They haven't given a concrete release date, but as I can see it will be released somewhere around Q2 of 2020. Next on my list I have Seconds to Silence. This one has been influenced a lot from Skyrim and the Witcher series. They are promising that players will have the complete freedom to make their own world. You'll have the ability to choose from 9 different races and 16 different roles. The last time I heard from this game was when they were testing their first pillar of creation. I hope this game gets the traction it needs. Now I have the spiritual successor to EverQuest. We're talking about Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. This one is being developed by Visionary Realms and will be more focused on the PvE side of the MMO genre. The game will have 9 different races and 12 classes. While having the Holy Trinity, you'll need buffers and crowd controllers in your group so you can overcome big obstacles. I have high hopes for this one so I can relive my old days in EverQuest. Our next game is a space MMO developed by Frozenbyte and will be released on Steam. We're talking about Starbase. Here players will have the ability to construct whatever their hearts desire through the coding system. Beside that, you'll be able to travel and discover new worlds for resources. It will be released soon on Steam for early access, so we can see what the fuss is all about. And now we have Crimson Desert, the prequel to Black Desert developed by Pearl Abyss. I don't have a lot of info for this one, other than it will have an action combat based system. The character customization will be equal to Black Desert, and it will have a single player campaign storyline. The bar is high for this one, so let's see if they can deliver. Next we have New World by Amazon that will be probably released around 2020 of May. Once called a survival MMO, now they're showcasing it as an open world MMO. Every server will be capable of supporting 1,000 players at once, and it will have an action combat system. New World's main focus is the territory wars, where guilds will fight to gain control over these settlements. Settlements will be like player-run cities. They will also have 5-man dungeons for better crafting materials. This is probably the most promising MMO coming out this year. Now I have Corepunk that looks like an action RPG, but it has many MMO elements. It has 12 classes, but each class has 3 specializations. It will have open PvP and dungeons with many puzzles. I like the steampunk aesthetic that the game has, and they are aiming for an open beta at the end of 2020. Next on my list is Magic Legends, which is being developed by Cryptic Studios, Neverwinter, and Star Trek Online, and published by Perfect World. As much as I'm anticipating for this game, I'm worried as well for the pay-to-win aspects due to its publisher. Beta signups are already available for this one, so if you want to have a first look before investing time into this game, this is your chance. And now I have Air, or Ascent Infinite Realm, which is a steampunk MMO that has aerial combat. The game is being developed by Bluehole Studios, the creators of Terra. It's your typical Korean MMO that runs on Unreal Engine 3. After the negative reviews it got on the Eastern beta test, it got me worried a bit of the quality of the game. And the second thing that got me worried is that the game will be published in the West by Kakao Games. So let's hope my worrying is for nothing. If you like Minecraft, then this game is probably right up your alley. I'm talking about Hytale, a voxel MMO that will have a community server, extensive modding, so you can make your own worlds or stories with powerful tools in your arsenal. You can also customize your character to your heart's desire, since the possibilities are endless. They're aiming for a 2020 release, so let's hope we can get this one soon. And last but not least, I have Ashes of Creation, the most well-known crowdfunded MMO. The selling point for this game is its 4 pillars of creation that the game has. It will be running on Unreal Engine 4, and it will have large-scale castle sieges. The controversy with Ashes of Creation began with the release of Apocalypse, the Battle Royale version of the game. The development team said it was made for testing the MMO, but a cash shop was introduced in Apocalypse, making backers worried if the MMO will ever be released. I have high hopes for this one. I hope they don't prove me wrong. These were the MMOs that are coming out in 2020 and beyond that I'm aware of. If I forgot any of them, write it down on the comments section below. And if you like the vid, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring that bell. Thank you.